Hi, Chaz. Can you hear me? Chaz, can you hear me? Right on. My speakers aren't working, but it's probably okay. Go on settings. Change the bit rate to 1,000. Output. Gotcha. How's that? Is that better, Chaz? Hi, Nisi. Glad you can make it. It's the Arc After Dark. Nisi in the North. Yep. She's everywhere. Well, that's cool. It's working. I can't hear myself, so that's better. But yeah, it's a picture of or a video of one of my guppy tanks. Looks kind of rough with the video. I don't know. Maybe there's not enough light in here. Put some light on a bit. Maybe that'll help, or make it worse. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try moving around a little bit. Yeah, this is a 20-gallon with a few guppies. And there's my live plant collection. Got a couple different types of Nubius and Java, or Jungle Val in the back. Billion. Sashimi, glad you could make it. This is awesome. How's the new betta doing? Well, he's right under this tank. I'll just see. I'm running on a line, so I only, or a cord, so I only have so much. There's a little betta guy. Seems to be doing pretty good. Hi, Jimmy H. It's awesome. Got viewers. And it's working. It's amazing. Still can't get that Google Hangouts to work though. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, that's the data. Might as well just go around the fish room a little bit here. Here's my 30 gal with it's not very good. Not a good light on that tank. I don't know if it's that blue background makes it worse. But yeah, that's 4 female guppies. Let go their fry in there, and it's just packed. And then my OB cichlids are down here. And then we got another guppy tank over here. Million guppies. Billion, yeah, that's right. And see, I got my common pleco. He likes watching the live streams and stuff, so he sits in the front like this all the time. And yeah, that's a 35 gallon. Then I got another 10 gallon over here. So yeah, I'm sitting in about, I don't know, 1,000 fish in here. Probably maybe 2,000. But yeah, this is cool. But yeah, I just hit, well, I'm over 100 subscribers, so I want to do something for the 100 subscriber thing, and I'm thinking of doing a draw out of all of my subscribers that are in the subscriber list. You know, when I look at subscribers and I can see the names, because I've got a lot of subscribers, I can't see that they're subscribed to me. So I don't know how I can put them in the draw too. But I was thinking I'd like a $25 American, 25 American gift certificate. So somebody in the States wins, I can get like Sergeant Tanks. I can get him to give out a gift certificate. Or if it's in Canada, I was thinking Homes Alive is a good, pretty good online fish pet store kind of thing. So yeah, and if it's somebody in Peru, well, that could be tough. Video is choppy. It sounds fine. Sounds perfect. Video's choppy. It's working. That's one thing. So what do you guys want to ask me? Now I can talk without having to type, because I type like very slow. I don't know. Yeah, if you noticed, I write all my notes on top of that painter's tape, because then you can put it where you want, and you just rip it off when you want to change it. And then every time I look at a tank, I see what's got to be done, and I see what I have done. And yeah, lets me keep track, because I have a real problem with keeping organized. Chaz, how would I slow down my feet per second? How many tanks do I have? Well, I have, right now, how many tanks do I have, or how many tanks do I have running? Because that's a whole other story. Right now I'm running 9 tanks. I've got 7 in this room. It's about a 10 by 11 foot room. I'm just like surrounded. I want to try and get a couple more in here too, but I've got hey David, thanks for coming. I got 2 in the living room also, so it adds up to 9 tanks that are running right now. I'm gonna try. Well, I have 2 20s and a stand almost built. I'm gonna run 2 20s on there, and then I'm gonna separate all my selling guppies, males in one tank, females in the other tank, and then under that I'm gonna put another couple 10s to hopefully get my breeding projects going, because every time I set up a tank I end up sticking some more fish in it. And yeah, the Bettis stole one tank, and those little OB stole the other tank. So I'm going to set up another 210s and a 20. Plus I got a 90 I'm setting up in the living room. I want to move my cichlids. Yeah, 9 tanks. Yeah, it starts to, well, I'm not near 150 or something, but yeah, for me with my little bucket brigade, it's a lot of, it's getting a bit hectic. But yeah, I've got a 90. I'm going to move all my cichlids from their 45 bow front up to a 90. I think that's going to help with maybe curb a bit of aggression. And I'm going to try and go minimalistic on it, I think. Instead of having so much stuff in there that they seem to want to fight over everything, I'm going to try that for a while. Hey, Fish Life. Right on. Yeah, you're supposed to be asleep and you got a school tomorrow probably. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Kyle. Cool. Yeah, look at all of, you wouldn't believe it, but out of, let's see, 1, 2, 3 of these tanks in here, I just sold 70 guppies off. And yeah, I'm probably going to sell about another 40 here in the next week, so that'll be good, but it's hard to, how big is that tank? That's a 20 gallon. Yeah, overstocked. It was overstocked before. Now it's got a couple plecos in there too. But fish are happy. I I don't lose. I lose so few fish. It's like a shock when I do. I've been pretty lucky, fingers crossed, because I know anytime I could have a crash because I'm new in this hobby and I haven't had that happen. And yeah, thanks, Jimmy. I've been lucky so far. Fingers crossed it just stays that way. Um, and all the guppies I sell at the stores, they're really happy. They don't have any problems with them. But you just never know. There's one little bristle nose in the front. I got 2 bristle noses in there, and they've doubled in size since I got them. They were really tiny. If I can move the camera over to this one here, well, my big guy is kind of moving. He's kind of hiding right now. He usually sits right out in the front, and then he fluffs out and looks really good. But one question I got for you guys. Okay, Java moss. I know they say, oh yeah, you can just go and grow that, you're going to make money. Well, I grew it, and I got tanks full of it. Like, I'll just show you this one over here. It's really, it's out of control, and my poor little guys in there. That's a bunch that I just really raised up. And, yeah, it's just like that tank is my original 10 that I started with. And that thing is growing it like crazy. And I've taken big wads of it off and put them in other tanks. Excuse me. And yeah, I need to find a way that I can store it so I can sell it. Like, I don't know, can you keep it in the fridge or? Kind of losing the chat here. I can just imagine. I can't see how many people are on here, but I'm amazed there's this many. It seems like I don't have any control of the chat. And I can't add anything to the chat. I wonder what's with that. Yeah, I can't scroll up or down. Getting ready for bed, Jimmy. Where do you live, Jimmy? Yeah, that tank looks. When I look at it, it looks really clean. That picture looks really dirty. This camera must just show everything. I don't know. when I'm looking at it right now, it looks clear as a bell. I can see that there's some stuff on it, but I would have used my little magnet on it, but if you can see, I'm using my magnet to hold the zucchini on there for my little plecos, and so I don't scrub it nearly enough as I should. Seems to work good for holding the zucchini on there though. I gotta buy some more, or make some more clamps to hold it in place, but I just tried that out and it's been working so far. And for their size, those plecos eat a lot of zucchini. Open the YouTube stream. Okay, I'm on OBS here, so where's the YouTube screen? Mute the sound of the video. Oh! Oh, this is live video. So I'm using my camera. I'm just moving my camera around, right? And that's where my microphone is. And this camera's got a cool stereo microphone on it. I used to use it for guitar lessons and stuff on Skype. But yeah, how do I get to the YouTube stream? I'm on like OBS, so I wish I could. Oh, I'm gonna try this. Huh. This chat needs mods. Why? Who said what? I can't even. Yeah, you guys could go crazy, and there's nothing I can do because I can't control the mod or the live chat at all. Huh. I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of. It's not. I can slide the chat around a little bit, but I can't do anything on it. What's with that? Is that going to screw this up though? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna shrink her down. Okay, hope you guys can still see the fish while I'm doing this. Huh. There, now I can say something or type something. There, now I get control of the chat, but not on the screen. But yeah, cool. Thanks, Jazz. So let's try some questions. Not that I know a heck of a lot, but maybe I can answer something. okay. Yeah, probably the reason I couldn't control my live chat because it was on the screen. Good to know. Chaz, you gotta go to sleep? I think I've been up later than this watching yours. White stringy poop. Ooh. What's that, Chaz? Do you think that's parasites? Mine has, sometimes some of them have strain, like it hangs off them for a while, and I heard somebody say that nitrates can cause that. Well, I'm not sure. Will I try to breed that betta? Well, maybe. Like if I keep them in that 10-gallon, at least it gives them enough room. Well, I can see it's really, the screen is really jerking on, yeah, on YouTube. Like on the OBS, it was working fine, but that's probably my end of it, eh? But now I'm watching the YouTube, and yeah, they're just flashing around. That's kind of odd. You know how, this is how I work. Anything I get into, I go over the top. So yeah, I'm gonna try breeding betta. I just really don't want to see them getting beat up and torture, ripping their fins up and stuff. So I think I'm gonna sit on this guy and just try and see how it goes for a while first, because I've got enough projects on the go. I see my live stream is kind of getting herky-jerky. I wonder if it's just my internet connection is like that. Chaz, you told me to turn it down. What was it, 1,000? I wonder if I went slower, would that help? Yeah, general cure, that's probably the answer. Or Paragard. I know you gotta, like, Paragard, you have to treat for 12 days straight. And if you're in a little tank, it's not so bad, but if you're in a bigger tank, you go through Paragard pretty fast. But I wish I could see how many people. Ooh, 6 watching now. There we go. That's not bad. Let's see how many are on here in 3 in the morning. Not gonna happen. Yeah. I've never actually used General Cure. I have it just in case. But I have used Paragard, and on the first sign of a problem, started running it, and problems seem to go away. But I have heard people saying that it's too weak and it's, not that good a product. But sometimes I don't think you have to hit stuff full tilt, as long as they don't build up an immunity. Yeah, it says that I'm not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Huh. Papaya seed, yeah. Maybe I'll try that. What do you mean for fish? Yeah, so I've got a pretty rough live stream going right now. I'm going to try and get going better. Not today, but now I got something up. Now I can just figure out Google Hangouts. I'll have it built. How long can I keep my fry in a 15 gallon? David. I'm just scrolling backwards. What kind of fry are you talking about? Guppies? Or, well, David, you're probably cichlids, right? Worming. Huh. Hmm. Yeah, I've got to get used to reading the chat while I'm talking. But I'm good for going off on a rant. Internal constipation. Well, they always say green peas for constipation. You can get them to eat that. And Epsom salts is another thing. Tends to help with that. Once again, it's what I've heard on YouTube from all the professionals and guys in the hobby much longer than me. But, yeah. Yeah, this is real cool. Yeah, I guess Dave Beckcourt didn't see this, but that would be cool if he was on. Chef for the fish. Apps. Well, and you said a 15 gallon. How many do you have? Do you have like a full litter, or what do we call it, school of them, I guess? How many do come out of that? What? Yeah, help mark out. Yeah, that's right. Marking's help. Those are food spits it out. That sounds like you might be just full of parasites, but usually parasites they like to eat, so usually the fish will be eating it, and his belly will get bigger, but he'll still be hungry, so you think he'd eat more. And garlic is supposed to make them attracted to the food, so I don't know. Half asleep. 5:30. Ooh, get vaccinated. That's good. You're getting vaccinated. You're getting your kid vaccinated, because I know nowadays lots of people aren't doing that, and I have a fear that a lot of the old diseases that used to be out there are going to start making a comeback. Not to say I'm not preaching on that, but that's just my opinion. 5:30. Ooh. Yeah, this is going pretty good. 4 messages a minute, and I'm having trouble keeping up. Oh, I can only imagine having 100 people on there. Chaz, you'll be figuring that out pretty quick. Garlic guard, yeah. Makes fish want to eat it. I've heard of people actually using that for fish bait and putting it on their hooks. I've never tried it. I've heard it's really strong smell when you do. QR change every day, every little beef filter lots. Yeah, that, and you have to take your carbon out when you're treating meds, because that'll supposedly suck it up, or it'll just neutralize your meds. P and North Fin. I feed a bit of, I've used a bit of Northfin, and it seems to work pretty good. But I don't know about you guys. It seems like I bought cichlid pellet or cichlid pellets, I guess, and they just sink too fast. They drop them in and they just go zoom right to the bottom. And I think they're not getting all ate up. And then I bought sinking wafers, and they won't sink. And you have to sit there. You either have to soak them, or you got to sit there and once they're floating, you just keep pushing them underwater till they finally sink. It's kind of odd because the other companies, you drop them, they just go right to the bottom. Right on. What kind of Northfin are you getting? So I'm in Canada, so I have a lot of stores have it. I've heard in the States it's not so available. Overfeeding. You're talking about my tank because yeah, I'm an overfeeder. But so far, well, I've cut back lots, but and I do stock pretty heavy, and it seems to be working for me. But I'll just show you guys. I know Chaz, you were asking what I feed those little OBs, and I'll show you. See how this works. Wow, I'm holding it in front of the camera. It's not going to happen. That's how much delay there is. I only feed once a day. I like to feed twice a day. Wow. That's how long it's delayed. Holy. I'm holding this thing in front of the camera and nothing's happening. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want food with a bunch of fillers. I know. Whoa. I got my one big pleco here that's feeding on the zucchini. Let's see if we can get a photo of that. If this stream will stop jamming up here. Yeah, he's going hard on zucchini. I don't know about the delay, but I think it's probably about the 30-second delay. Work. Holy, this is awesome. Man, where's the friends? I'm lost. Wow, this camera might be 5 minutes behind or something. I wonder if I could stop the camera and start it again. Oh man. Yeah. So there now I'm just oh man. I'm just seeing the cichlid food that I was holding up. Oh my. That was like 2 minutes ago. And I didn't hold it in the right spot so you can see it. And it's backwards. But yeah, it's API Tropical Greens. And I feed all my cichlids that in the morning. And it's API, I know it sounds funny, but it's a it has a really nice crust to it. Like it's not like flaky so much. It's like and you can kind of crunch it up. And yeah, they really like it. And then in the evening, I feed them Nutrifin Spirulina. I don't know why the camera's showing backwards, but I guess now I know why everybody else's video does that too. But yeah, that's a minute ago that I was filming that. So now I realize I need a tripod. Okay, now there's my big Pleco. If I could hold it still, but you can see I'm pretty wobbly. Yeah, I filmed too low. Great. But that's my Pleco. Or that's one of them. I've got another one in the living room. It's about the same size. See you later, Fish Life. Glad you stopped in. And yeah, you had a good live stream tonight too, so. Thanks, Chaz, for stopping by. Really appreciate the help. And your video got me going. Yes, I have a bunch more work to do, but it's a good start. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys showing up. And is there any more questions? Because maybe we should close her down and try and get it working better for next time. But yeah, a big Pleco there. He's a happy guy. He's like comes right up to the front, and like I can almost pet him through the glass. I petted him in the tank a couple times, but then that's kind of berserk. But yeah, well, thank you, Chaz, for showing up and once again helping me with all this stuff. And yeah, my dirty fish room. Yeah. Yeah, that camera's really slow. Like, I don't know if you can set the delay. Yeah. Thanks.